Gonna try some new tracks again. Hello YouTube. How are we all? Hello India. Hello Jamie, how's it going? Long time. Sigh work. Oh, those were the days. How's Christmas going? Yeah, pretty good. It's been all right. I think this body's a bit too big. Let me just. Not big, wide. I can tell when. Like that. Now the hands and the feet are insert multi-meshes because I cheated just to get them in there. I'm debating whether or not to just leave them in there. Hello evening Cicada, how's it going? What's the best tablet for Adobe and ZBrush and Autodesk? Well, that's kind of subjective. It depends on your budget, on whether or not you prefer to draw on a screen, or if you prefer to draw on a non-screen tablet, which I know a lot of people do. I'd say anything by Wacom is a pretty safe bet. Granted, I don't use a Wacom because I can't afford one though. Not yet, anyway. Hello, Dougie. Good morning. Good afternoon. Right, that song will not make it onto the playlist. Howdy. I don't get many howdies. Oh, good to hear, Siddharth. There's a new tutorial going to be coming out very soon in the next few days, and I'm really excited because I've put in a lot of effort into this next tutorial. We're changing things up a little bit. Right, I need to get my reference out before I go any further. It's going to take me 20 minutes to do that. Oh, I've got a coffee here. So how was everyone's Christmas? For those that celebrate Christmas. Excited. Wait. Right, let's get that reference out. Let's get it out. Hello. Oh, the tutorial, that's what I was talking about. Yeah. I'm excited to share it. Really excited. I've never used a Huion tablet, so I wouldn't know. I do know that it's probably going to be similar to mine though, and I really like mine, but that's about as much as information I can give you on that. Wonky boobs. Yeah, Christmas was pretty good. We hosted Christmas this year, which was different. Very different. Do we get a ZBrush core stream anytime soon? Not from me. Maybe one of the other streamers will. I tried ZBrush core when it first came out. I tried to get involved because I thought maybe the people on my YouTube channel would appreciate it. Maybe some people can only afford ZBrush core, or they want to start out with ZBrush core, but it was too restrictive for me. That's not to say it'll be too restrictive for anyone. It's just I'm so used to using tools that aren't available in core that I just couldn't. Struggled with it. What do I think about Yoona? It's good for some things. I mean, I don't think it's necessary, but that doesn't mean it's completely useless. Yeah, I don't really have that much to say on the matter, to be honest. I don't think it's necessary, but it can be good for making contacts, that's for sure. Who needs uni when you've got my tutorials? I've got a new tutorial coming out every month. That's what I say. None of this music's really like doing anything for me. Maybe this next one will. Good afternoon, little Chico. I've started drawing now. Drawing every day and studying as well. Studying the books that I've owned for years. I've owned some drawing books for years that I haven't even opened, and just general art books, because I'm so like mad on practicing that I forget to step back and learn some of the theory. So that's my goal for 2018, is to study more. I'm using a graphics tablet right now. I would never get anywhere using a mouse. Any anatomy book you prefer? I really like Anatomy for Sculptors book. This is very good. This is also very good. Anatomy for 3D Artists by 3D Total. However, the best drawing stroke figure drawing book I have ever seen in my life, which I finally got a hard copy of, not a dodgy PDF from my student days, is this. Figure Drawing, Design and Invention by Michael Hampton. If you can get a hold of a copy, do it, because it is freaking amazing. And it's good for 3D as well. Just trying to show like an example of... I mean, there's tons of examples, but something that's going to come through on the webcam well. Maybe you just have to take my word for it. It's amazing though. Yeah, I will list my. I plan on doing a tutorial on like good. Well, not a tutorial, just like a video on good books to look out for and what they're good for, etc., etc. Well, the title of that drawing book was Figure Drawing, Design and Invention by Michael Hampton. I've never come across a drawing book quite as good as that one before. It's got a lot of ideas from Glenn Vilppu in there. I noticed. I feel like he studied underneath him. If you've heard of Procore as well, a lot of you might have heard of Procore on YouTube. There's some similar ideas from him in there as well. Did you ever attend any Glenn Vilppu workshop? Nah, I live in the UK. I've never really got into. That's a lot. I've never really been good enough at drawing to even think about something like that. But I will. 2018 is going to be my year for drawing. Oh, is this a podcast? What is your company or studio where you are working? I don't work for a company. The studio is all mine. I'm gonna post a picture of my own little setup as well soon. I think it's gonna be my end of year thing. I haven't posted one for a while. Over a year, in fact. So much has changed. I got a new keyboard for Christmas. It's got a lot of colours. Yeah, Glenn Vilppu is a living legend, man. He used to teach all the Disney guys. What are we creating today? Actually, I'm still just winging this one. I should really come up with a concept. Oh crap! Have I had symmetry turned off? No, that's not what I want. So this is what I'm creating. I'll show you. Any future plans on sculpting stylized male? No plans right now. That was a bit rubbish as well. Maybe I'm just not in the right mindset for new music. This happens often. Then again, I don't even like the music that's on my playlist, so right, where should I go with this then? Let's have a think. I re-topoed this off the stream last week. Only the hands and feet is not mine. Like, these are insert meshes, but I re-topoed the head and the body and everything. No, I didn't do it in ZBrush. Yeah, you can watch one of my I've done a retopology tutorial on YouTube where I show you quite exactly how I retopologize a head. I don't really I don't like this arm. I generally use 3D Coat for retopology. This is, the forearm always takes a lot of backwards and forwards for me to get it right. So, a bit of a problem area for me. I usually do it off the stream because of that. Actually, it's more the elbows that's the problem. I think this is what I need to sort out. Using my retopology guide on gumroad.com/DannyMac, it takes me half an hour to retopo a head. It took me half an hour to do this head, to retopo this head. I've done it on the stream before. Oh yeah, I forgot this makes the stream go a bit funny. Ah, I hope the stream's alright. Alright, let's see what I've done wrong here. So this is a combination of Nox, which is an Android emulator, plus the MD3D app. An anatomy app by Mike DeFeo with the help of Scott Eaton. I think doesn't matter. Oh, see, now there's a massive delay because I think because I've opened up this app. Seems to cause a huge delay. It's just a shame. You might want to reset your browsers. See if that helps. It's the Lancashire app, MD3D app on Android. Hello. Thanks, Jamie. How's life anyway, man? It's been a long time. I know I'm making this model like an Echo at the moment, but I will It's just so I can understand what's going on. I will make it more skin-like eventually. It seems as though you did. Did you restart the browser? Because it seems the delay is gone now. I think BAMS is better for both, but I think it's better to start with BAMS and then if you're doing realistic, move on to Scott Eaton. If you can, any way you can simplify it to begin with is good in my book. But if you're doing realistic or stylized. Well, the ArtStation challenge, haven't really taken much notice of it. How's it going? Hello, Maud. This isn't a T-pose anyway. This is the only pose you get, but it's not. I mean, it's not a T-pose, obviously. For posing, I actually use another wrap, which isn't quite as good, but So I kind of just use this. This is quite difficult to use though. It's really not the best. This is called Pose Tool 3D. I think this is the first thing I'm going to focus on when I start drawing his arms. It's taking a lot longer than I would like it to. Might just call it alright for now. Come back to this later. It's getting a bit boring to watch, I should imagine. What's going on with the legs as well. Can someone say what the anatomy app is? I need to have a thing on the screen that says... I think I'm gonna do it. It is Restream. There we go, bottom right corner. How many points do you have on this model? Well, polys on the low poly, without the hands and feet, is 10.5 thousand, 10,500. The high poly is irrelevant. So many. That isn't many. Especially not what I'm using it for. In fact, for what I'm using it for, it can be in the millions. It really doesn't matter. But 10,000 polygons is not many for a character. Hello TM Game Arab, nice job on the hips. Thanks, I'm not sure if you're being serious because they need work, I don't know. Is match current feature of ZBrush? No, that's a plugin, and I can't remember which plugin it's part of, I apologise. It might be this though. No, I'm not sure. Probably one of Joseph Drust's plugins is what I would predict. Ah, right, so they don't look Barbie doll enough. That's what you're telling me. I need to work on that. For viewers, you're probably on my YouTube channel. Not YouTube. Twitch, rather than Pixelogic. Currently, yeah, there are 4 on Danny Mac. But there are 109 altogether, which is quite low again. Maybe it's still the holiday period, hopefully. Oh, it's quite early as well, actually, come to think. Any issues or need to know tricks with the tablet you're using? It does drop when you're in ZBrush. It does lose pressure sensitivity for some reason, but it's actually really easy to fix. You just come out of ZBrush and then go back in and it's fixed. God, I'm not happy with these legs. Why have you bought this tablet? Or are you on the market for a tablet? Hey. How much years experience? I've been sculpting for just coming up to 4 years. I don't think there's such thing as a software that's best for beginners. You just like what software you use is subjective. But I mean, so what I mean by that is like it depends like your budget and stuff. So for example, you might want to start with Blender if you've never done it before, because there's no you don't need to put any money into it with that. Just like you might want to try sculpting with free sculpting software. God. You don't think I was streaming to a Pixelogic channel, would you? What's it called? I forgot. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Sculptress. That's the word I'm looking for. Hi. This has happened because when I deleted some hidden polygons earlier, my mesh shrunk. It was perfectly flush to her legs earlier, but now I have to tweak it. I like your works. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I will redo these eyes at some point. This is very much from my imagination at the minute, which is why it might not be turning out the best in the world. I've been meaning to try and sketch up some sort of design off the stream. I keep forgetting. I'm not the best character designer as well. I do want this to be entirely my own intellectual property, so I want the legs to be right because crap. Don't think this is. Oh no, this should help actually. I actually don't use Spotify because I can only use royalty-free music for the Pixelogic stream. But this is just basically Casey Neistat music. I always struggle with this rhythm in the there we go. That was a good move. Would certainly help if the feet were attached. Fortunately, not yet. Ah, come on. Swear I already had this figured out. Whew. You know what, these proportions are a bit too, no, I think they'll be fine actually. I'm gonna try something though, I think. I do indeed have a tutorial covering her, quite an extensive one actually, on YouTube. I'm gonna have to... Braze away. Sorry, I should have linked it up for you, shouldn't I? You've probably found it by now already. Right, proportions number 2. Proportions number 1. Well. Do I think... The Harley Quinn one. Oh. Yeah, the Harley Quinn one. I always get confused when people say that because I wasn't actually making Harley Quinn, but I used her as reference, didn't I? Forgot. But oh, I seem to have lost those proportions anyway. It's a bit annoying. Might go for something in between. I'll go with that for now. Can always change it later if I need to. I'm sorry, Max Davidson, that question is just way too ambiguous. I'm just really tall. I'm like 8 foot tall. No, this is a small room. This is not a room in a house. This is a converted brick outhouse type thing. Really wish these legs were right. They're really not. Better. Getting better. These calves are a bit. I know a good reference I can use for this. Yes. Oh dear. Yeah, I agree with what Jamie is saying. People get too concerned about which software they want to use, man. It's not what it's about. Which is why I generally go quite quiet. So I'm gonna get back in my shell now. Hate talks about software. I used to have it banned from my stream. It's just so subjective. Big baby, God! If you've stuck out streaming, I think you might have the same attitude. It's like saying which is better, Apple or Android. And it's just like, oh, why would you bring that up? Why would you do that? Which is better, Islam or Christianity? There's a question I'd prefer to hear you talk about. I'm not even kidding. Jesus Christ. I don't really know anything of the gaming world when it comes to that argument. Well, I forgot to ask about many religions, and obviously Buddhism is the best, by the way. Well, I'm not really sure I count that as a religion. Per se. Buddhism. So, yep, Scientology. I actually feel more at ease now people are talking about things like Scientology. Ah, yes, a bit of religion. That should calm everyone down. So now they feel a bit. I need to get these attached, really. It always throws me off when I've got pieces that aren't top-poured in yet. Without fail. Apart from on the head. I can deal with the head. I'm going to stop talking now because I'm pretty sure no one knows what the hell I'm talking about. I have a tendency to ramble like quite a lot to the point where even I forget what I'm talking about. Never mind the people that I've forgot that I'm streaming to. I just get like a little bit like, oh god, what the hell have I just been saying? It's pretty weird standing in this room talking to myself. Never noticed what? It's most certainly her. You never noticed me rambling? Are you joking? I think you're having a laugh. I think you're playing with my emotions. It's really hard to judge how it comes across, to be honest, the stream. Is that why people leave the stream? Because I ramble too much, do you reckon? I'm not entirely sure I do. In fact, I'm not sure at all that I do. I don't know what I'm saying now. If there's one thing I've got over anyone else that I'd say I can say like, it's not skill, it's motivation. Never had any issues with motivation whatsoever. I've been working on art for a minimum 10 hours a day for like the past 4 years, and no sign of Maybe not 10 hours every single day, but never really get bored of it. How did you make this belt? Oh, I used a multi-mesh brush. Believe it was from Bad King. Not sure. Just to get me started. I mean, it needs quite a bit of work. For a start, it's far too thin. And it's too high poly, which I'm going to try and sort out now. If I can. Well, let's try and reconstruct. I don't think that's going to work. But certainly reduce some on the inside. Oh, they move on to the outside anyway. It's not that bad actually. It does move the outside. I would like to make it thicker. Well, to the person that was asking about is university worth going, that's a plus, is that you do indeed get to spend a lot of time doing it. If you put in the work, that is. I mean, you can also spend a lot of time dicking around, but which a lot of people also do. That's what I did at uni. And as soon as I left as well, I went straight to freelance. And now I do what I do. Dick around. So the body topology, I mean, I've done a tutorial on how I do the head topology. It might be worth looking at that, because I do the body largely the same way. Only, I mean, I can't really just explain while I'm streaming. That would take a long time. I will make a tutorial one day though. Would like that to be a loop. You would be so kind. It's not going to happen, is it? It wouldn't take long to go and retop all this in Maya, which I might do. Still no idea where I'm going with this, by the way. I have not 3D printed a sculpt. No, I never feel like they're quite good enough for 3D print. And also I don't prepare them for 3D print. Like, when I'm good enough, I'll think about 3D print like as I'm doing it. If that makes sense. So I'll make things thicker and stuff. So that model that you're talking about, I cannot do anything with that model. I've been in trouble with the concept artist for doing stuff with it that she hadn't agreed to, like bit by accident on my part. So I'm not even going near that model again. Now, do I have... I know what kind of shoes I want to put on this character. I want to know if... I want to see if I've modelled any before, because shoes are difficult, man. Not... well, not difficult, but time consuming, that's what I mean. And difficult, but... highly doubt I have. Right, let's download some from Turbo Squad. I'm joking. Maybe I... oh, do I not have a shoe base mesh somewhere? That would be helpful. Oh, let's check. The only thing is I can't show anything that's under NDA, obviously. Just gonna put the heating up. I'm quite happy with the appeal so far of this character. I mean, it's got ways to go, but... skates. No, she's gonna have she's gonna have a pair of Nike Air Max. I know that much. Nike Air Max 90s. Oh, you know, legally different. This sort of thing. Yes. Right, I'm not sure what to do right now though. Right, let's kick off a rename stream. Watch how many people leave now. I don't want to start shoes from scratch because that is such effort. Actually, no, I have done shoes like this before, ages ago. I've just remembered. Yes. I'm gonna pinch those. Oh, really old. Christy Mack. Let me Google Christy Mack. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that looks kind of what I'm going for. Who? Oh, is she a porn star? Did I do a good job at pretending I don't know who she is? No, I'm kidding. Right, don't look at this model. Jesus. Ugh, horrible. Very old model. Oh god. This is a model I created a couple of years ago. And my, doesn't it show? Look at that head. Oh dear me. But, if I remember rightly, the shoes... Damn it! I could have swore she had. No, I'm not having this. I'm sure. Ah, here we are. We're somewhere here, straight in. In fact, I might just take that. That's pretty much spot on. Is it? Topology's a bit... I'll have to... Well, topology's fine apart from this square here. I don't know why I've done that. The rest is... I don't know. Guess it's something. I went a bit crazy on the topology on this. Never mind the horrible sculpt. Should use this as a base mesh, like remold it into a decent looking base mesh. Oh god. I do like looking at old work like this and realising, oh, look at that nose, Jesus. Look at the whole face. There we go, major improvements. Right, let's just grab this that we have here then. I'm gonna have to, maybe I'll just oh, come on. Right, we've lost music. Sorry, I'll try that again. With some music. Good afternoon. Right, I might stop for a coffee break in a minute, or soon. Where are we? Right then. This needs a lot of work. Obviously. A lot of work. Might just put this in as a placeholder for now, and then I'm gonna have to do a lot in Maya to fix this. How's that just happen? Right, well, I'm a little bit miffed about this, because if I find sorry about this. I don't know why the chat's gone so quiet. Hey, really hoping at all this crap. I used to not know how to keep my ZBrush tidy at all. So this is from 2 or 3 years ago, this model. And I know that I brought these shoes to a better level of finish, which is why I'm looking, because I'll save myself a lot of time. Would you rig that? Oh, I'm not sure. I might ask. Obviously not this on the screen right now. God no. It's absolutely disgusting. It would appear that see, this is, I'm going to show you a horrible image that I made. So this is how far I got with it. So I obviously got it to a significantly, in fact it's practically done. I have the shoes somewhere. I'm gonna be upset if I deleted that for whatever reason. Old 3D work, maybe it's in here. No. Ugh. Oh, what a shame. A crying shame. Oh, right, well, I'll stop boring you with this. Rubbish. Oh, that's really disappointing. Okay, it looks like I'm sculpting a shoe. This one, actually. Should be interesting. I think I mean, there's no reason why I don't do full body characters, other than, I guess, like, it's quicker. I just want to get it out there. Like, I mean, I do full body characters more than I think people give me credit for. I've done. I think it's because I don't always finish them. So I did this like quite recently, which is obviously not a human character, but in fact, the last thing I uploaded to ArtStation was this, and that was a month ago. Right, best get some reference. Good evening, Spectre. How are we? Right, I'm gonna have to set up some reference for this because shoes are tricky. Good. 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 Side back. Back 3/4, right colour as well. That'll do. Hello, Texas. Done with the shoes yet? I'm gonna have to start again. Right, and I'm not going to make these all the same size and stuff and try and, you know, like copy it exactly. I'm just going to put them into a pure ref, fresh one. No, I could only find the base, this base mesh that I made. Which is a shame because I definitely created, let me just find, I definitely created the whole thing because I don't mind the horrible character. This is where I got up to with them. You can see I've done a lot of work to those shoes. I remember doing it, but unfortunately I don't know where they are. That's fine because I should probably practice doing them anyway. No. Why is it all? I don't like that whiteness. Oh, you remember it? Poor thing. Okay. I don't have a bottom. Oh, there we are. Need that. What I'm gonna do as well is Oh, what? Okay, here we go. Hey! Sorry, everyone, for my lack of interaction. I'm gonna have to go and make a coffee in a minute though. I don't have a front view, do I? Oh. I like it when girls wear trainers. I'm gonna have to go and nip to the toilet and maybe grab a quick coffee as well in a moment. I'm from Bangladesh. Hello Bangladesh and hello Brazil. Multinational. How's work going, Spectre? My 3/4 views are too small. It's a shame. I feel like it would be helpful if you could see what I'm... Hang on, I'll put oops. Just put this here so it's obvious what it is I'm sculpting. Right, Do you mind if I go and grab a coffee and a wee-wee? Is that alright? Is everyone cool with that? Yes, I did just call it a wee-wee. Is everyone cool with that? Is everyone cool with me calling it a wee-wee? That's the real question. No! When did I save it? I saved it in this minute, so we're alright. I am from the UK. I am going to be sculpting this shoe all night tonight. Can pretty much guarantee it. I live in the northwest of the Uck of England. Probably, I don't know actually. Thank you. Still need a wee. I remember how I did it all those years ago. I just cut in a load of lines like this and then retoppled around it, and I think I'm gonna do the same thing again this time. Oh no, I didn't. No, I used separate meshes actually. I'm gonna use that technique. I need to get the base shape right first though. Ah, hello Brazil. I'm glad I can be of some use to you, sir. That's not what I want. When did that happen? I did that. That's alright. With no music. It's too quiet. So I'll take the music situation down here. It is far too quiet. Right, I'm just gonna nip to the toilet. I'll put some music on for yous. I'm going to nip to the toilet and make a very quick cup of coffee. Okay. Can I help you to learn ZBrush? Sure, go and check out my tutorials on YouTube, youtube.com/DannyMac3D. Just type in Danny Mac 3D in YouTube and there's the tutorials. Right, back in 5. Let's just I'm back! Yeah, or you could watch my videos. Like I said, he likes to undermine me a lot, this guy. Hello, Lewis. If you want beginner videos, then you're best off with that Z Classroom that Pro 4210 just posted. So what's everyone doing for the new year then? Did Spectre disappear? He's still there, man. Did you start the shoe with Z Modeler or Dynamesh? Neither. I actually started from a really simple base mesh that I made a few years ago, which was basically this. Back then though, I probably started with Dynamesh from a foot, and then started and then retopoed it. Sculpting stripperific men. Good, good. Make a New Year's resolution, forget about it. I think I don't know if I made one last year. I can't remember. Oh, even the cicada's still here. Do it, man. What will you stream? Yeah, I probably did, you're right. Sorry, I know shoes aren't the most interesting thing to watch being modelled. I don't know that. I imagine they're not the most interesting thing to be modelled though. Oh, you just play the games for inspiration, yeah? Is that the excuse you tell yourself? Is that how you sleep at night? Just kidding. Pro 4210. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think you've pulled. Although that's not the best chat up line I've ever read. So maybe not. Hey Edward. So tricky shoes, man. I wish they were the other way around. Let me just... Oh, there's plenty of lurkers on the channel. There's 62 people in Pixelogic at the minute. In fact, like, I don't really get... I don't think I understand streaming that much. Like, what? There's always a million times more lurkers than there are... speakers. Why? I don't... But to be honest, I don't really understand streaming that much anyway. I don't watch streams myself. I don't really get it. Maybe I'd be better at streaming if I did. Oh, you're that Edward. Oh, go away, moron. Sorry, that was a little uncalled for everyone else in the stream. If you knew the whole story, you'd know that that was a just response to me realizing who was in the stream. Ah, interesting to hear that perspective, Evening Skada. No, I don't know Bangley. Typery, are you in here? Frank? Mustn't be. He'd be having a whale of a time now if he was. No, he isn't. Oh, got it. Yeah, what's your name? Come on, what's your name? We all want to know your name. I got a new keyboard for Christmas. It's very colourful. No, it's a Logitech. You gonna see it? It's the same colour scheme as what I've got going on in my sculpt now. At current. Yeah. Woo! ZBrush materials cannot be transferred to Maya RenderMan, although you can sort of capture. You can do a mocap and recreate it as best you can, but it's a bit fiddly. Generally, shaders are renderer dependent. Yeah, well, that's a backlit keyboard is kind of what I needed. I've been using this like lamp just to light my keyboard for ages. When I say I need, I mean how materialistic it is to say I need a backlit keyboard. I can never remember where the thing is to make the Boolean mesh. Where is it? Someone help us out. The subtool. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks. Several warnings, or is it? Let's see what it's put out for me. The wrong one. Where is it? Oh, it's done everything. That'll do. Cold keyboard. Wow. I don't know what to say. No, spiral topo. Never mind. I'm sure we'll get by. I think you're just tempting fate there, Evening. He's gonna get banned. Just let it run its course. He won't get banned for backseat sculpting. I can ignore that easy enough. But he is going to get banned, so you might as well... There's no point trying to protect him. Oh, just so people are aware, he has stolen artwork, several artists' artwork in the past, including my own. To promote his stuff. And he was in my Discord server when I had one. I don't have one anymore, and was a general nuisance the entire time he was there. So yeah, the chances of him not being banned seem pretty slim, really, because he's quite the nuisance. Oh, backseat sculpting is such a thing, and it's the most annoying thing ever. And the worst part is if you say anything, if you say please don't like please don't backseat sculpt or whatever. People go, oh, well, you're never going to get anywhere in the industry if you can't take critiques. It's like, no. No, you're not giving me a critique, though. You're just being irritating. Sorry, rant over. Keep the rank going. No, you can backseat sculpt all you want. Like, I just flat out ignore it now. Like, I just do not acknowledge it at all. It's quite easy to ignore. But if you like, I generally don't acknowledge the fact that I'm ignoring it as well. I used to like explain myself all the time, but I mean, right now is an exception. The problem is when you're working, like while you're working, it's just can be quite annoying and not helpful at all. The worst part is people think they're being helpful. I mean, there's obviously you do get trolls like saying things like, "Oh, this is wrong. Oh, you're shit," whatever. I don't know. But then it's worse when people think that they're helping, but actually they're just being irritating. I'm gonna retopple all this stuff, undoubtedly. So, in order to, oh, there we go. That'll work pretty well, actually. I think. Is that gonna boolean everything, or just the visible? Hopefully, just the visible. Looks like it's doing everything. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Nice. That's what I wanted. Oh, I like that. Oh, it's making me realise that this shoe is in the wrong position. Actually, the foot needs raising, doesn't it? Because these shoe soles aren't flat. I think. I don't know. Let's just do this anyway. It's not Edward, it's Eddie. He really likes being called Eddie. Oh, it's just time for me to leave as well. I was just gonna tell people in Discord that Eddie was here. That would have been obviously not my Discord because I don't have one anymore. Oh, Eddie's not here to critique. He's just here to irritate. That I can assure you. Bye-bye, Eddie. It was always going to happen. I just wanted to see if he managed to come out with anything interesting today. He's an art thief. Alright, well this is where we're up to. Thank you. Danny and his dictatorship. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's all allow people stealing and generally being a nuisance to everybody else. That should be allowed. Right. Well. There we are. To be fair, I might make the hand smaller. Oh, well, what? How's Eddie got here again? Oh, is he in mine? Is he in my stream? No, he's threatening to kill me. Wow. So, do you still think we should let the person threatening to kill me, do you like me to... Oh, there we go. He just asked me if oh, well, it's all recorded. He just asked me if I would like him to cut my neck. Oh, you've actually reported him? Thanks if you have. No, I've actually seen him. He's very... I've seen him on his stream before. He's very unhinged, as Carrie Lee rightfully described him as. Well, I'm quite happy with how this is going, if I do say so myself. Right, now I must introduce who is up next on the Pixelogic channel. Before I forget, don't worry about him, it's all good. Tony Leonard, he will be on tomorrow at 4 PM PST. ZBrush for 2D line art and illustration. Check Tony out because he's a legend. (4 PM PST), so Pacific Standard Time, I believe that means. UK time, that is... I haven't got a clue. Have not got a clue. I think, is it 8 hours? 8 hours difference? Can't remember. Let's see. Pacific Standard Time now is 9:36 in the morning. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is 8 hours difference. So 4 PM PST, and I'm not looking in case anyone's ruined it, would be midnight UK. And someone has ruined it. Thanks, John. I got there before I read it though. Ah, don't worry. I'm not concerned. Well, I've still got quite a lot of sculpting to do, to be honest. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna pause the I'm probably gonna pause the section that you can see now and make like a portrait of it, just for my next tutorial, because that's actually why I started creating this character. Hello, T.S. Whittleback. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. How's it going? Check out his profile as well. When are you next streaming? Oh, yeah, just in time. Just in time for the ending, thanks. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you can rig it, Evening Cicada. You'll have to contact me on Discord. I believe you've been quite keen to, if I remember rightly. 2 Mondays from now, but oh right, yeah. So go over to his channel, because he's going to be streaming today on his own channel. But 2 Mondays from now on the Pixelogic channel. Oh, good exit song. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this for the oh, let's get in a bit closer. For the thumbnail. Her shoulders look a little bit wide. I'm just going to compare the proportions actually. You know, I shrank her body earlier because I wanted it a bit more stylized. It was creeping. Actually, is that the right one? Oh, I'm gonna have a play around with them again later. Oh no! I just noticed something. Oh yeah. How long have you been doing ZBrush? 4 years. 4 years next month. Can I share his link? Yeah. Here we go. This is gonna go out to my Twitch channel, Pixelogic obviously, and my YouTube channel. Right, I really must go though. Should really be gone. Don't like what's going on here. Now that I'm zoomed up close, there's quite a lot to be fixing. Oh, forget we're on the document size of 5,000. Also, the arms still aren't right. It's just occurred to me. Yeah, have a good new year, everybody. Right, call that the last track. Good exit track. Then once this is rendered, there we go. Right, well, I shall see you all next week. Please enjoy your weekend and enjoy New Year's Eve. Don't do anything stupid and end up in hospital. I need the viewers. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.